The dust has barely settled in Qatar, where Lionel Messi finally lifted the one trophy that eluded him. But the football world is already bracing for a radically different landscape in 2026. For the first time, the tournament is ballooning from 32 to a massive 48 teams, and those extra 16 squads are dropping into an unprecedented geographic footprint, demanding thousands of miles of travel across the USA, Canada, and Mexico. So how do you predict a champion when the tournament is built to exhaust teams through intense travel logistics and deeper knockout rounds? To find our winner, we must filter out the noise. We start with the host nations. The USA and Mexico will absolutely use their passionate home crowds to secure group stage upsets and terrorize major teams. Canada, meanwhile, is sitting on a wealth of emerging talent, and they'll use this co-hosting experience as a massive stepping stone for their long-term development. Then you have the direct beneficiaries of the newly expanded format, the dangerous dark horses from Africa and Asia. With extra knockout spots available, squads like Morocco, Senegal, Japan, and South Korea have a wider path to punch well above their weight. But while these hosts and dark horses guarantee chaos, a grueling cross-continental gauntlet will inevitably filter out any team lacking world-class depth. That leaves us with the traditional European and South American heavyweights. Yet even these titans carry glaring vulnerabilities. Take Germany. Despite their incredible infrastructure, they are currently weathering a massive generational rebuild. Jamal Musiala leads a promising new charge, but relying on rapidly maturing young stars makes them a highly volatile bet for the trophy. England boasts undeniable progress and a staggering array of attacking talent, highlighted by players like Jude Bellingham. But raw talent has never been their issue. Their historical, persistent struggle has always been clearing that final psychological hurdle under maximum tournament pressure. Over in South America, Brazil arrives with their eternal promise, led by an electric new wave of attackers like Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo. Their flaw is tactical. They perpetually struggle to find a coaching profile that can unleash that attacking flair without entirely sacrificing defensive solidity. And then there's the defending champions, Argentina. History tells us that repeating a World Cup victory is a statistical anomaly. More importantly, their 2026 campaign hinges on an impossibly difficult task, transitioning away from a squad built entirely around a peak-power Lionel Messi. Every single one of these traditional giants carries a specific tactical, psychological, or generational flaw, and a 48-team tournament spread across 3 countries is designed to ruthlessly expose those exact cracks. When you run the entire field through this process of elimination, one logical survivor emerges: France. France possesses the single mandatory trait required to survive a cross-continental gauntlet of the scale. They have flawless squad depth. At the tip of the spear, Kylian Mbappé will be entering his absolute physical prime, fueled by a burning hunger for redemption after falling inches short in Qatar. Crucially, he is perfectly balanced by a supporting cast of young stars who, despite their age, already hold deep top-level international experience. Now, 4 years is an eternity in football. Injuries occur, tactical landscapes shift, and unknown talents will undoubtedly emerge. But as the sport prepares for its largest logistical test in history, France's specific combination of mature stars and raw, unforgiving depth makes them the definitive benchmark. They are the team the rest of the world has to figure out how to beat.